YouTube fam, Fat Man Zoom here. We're back to lower quality video, but it's only temporary. The next video should be higher quality, so bear with us. I didn't want to spoil you guys. I had to keep you on your toes. If you are new here, I am Fat Man Zoom. This is the Fat Man Zoom channel. I focus on active investing, long-term swing trading. Today, let's talk about what's going on in the market. It's looking beautiful. I'll talk to you guys about the 5 stocks we had on the watch list. And we want to see, is Tesla back for good? And is Apple back for good? Is tech about to make the move again? Potentially. We got some good stuff on the watch list. So far, so good. People are blowing up my phone. Let's go ahead and share the screen. So, you see this is a Webull platform. Qs are looking delightful, up 1.5% nearly. We had AMD on the watch list. This was an asymmetrical trade. This was a technical play. In general, AMD, I'm a big fan of. Under $80 seems like a steal. High upside on this one. I looked at this chart and I was like, okay, damn, we're looking at asymmetrical territory. I would say 73.85, I would be out for good. But if you get in now, this would be a great opportunity. Let's calculate the downside. So asymmetrical trade, it's all about risk reward. We want a multiple of 3 to 1 upside to downside. So it'll make sense in a second. So it's currently, this morning it was at $75, 73.85. So if you take $75 minus 73.85, that's $1.15. That is 1.5% downside. So you take the difference, which is $1.15. We could stand to lose up to $1.15. That means that 1.5% we could lose on whatever our investment is. Upside, what's realistic? I mean, let's just say $90, which I think is very real, is a very real number. That's $15 upside from $75. So $15 is 20%. So we have a 1.5% downside and 20% upside over a 10 to 1. Huge asymmetrical trade opportunity. Love this stock. The chip shortage is very real, and it keeps the outlook looking good for companies like AMD, like NVIDIA, even Intel. This year should be a great year for them because demand is all-time high because supply is low. Disney was another one. Yes, subscriber growth has been huge. Streaming's awesome. Companies that had a massive run, but parks are going to reopen. This is a reopening play. Parks are starting to reopen. We're going to see traffic resume as vaccinations move forward, and cruise liners are going to return. I think there's still huge opportunity for this. Again, another good asymmetrical trade. 180 would be my out point. And this could move up to, this should be over $200. This should get to all-time highs this year again. So even in the short term, I shouldn't even say this year, in the short term. Drive Shack had a huge announcement this morning. This is a stock I've loved, below $1.50. I mentioned it a lot, but the reason why I put it on the watch list today was because that Drive Shack announced their next location for their Puttery. So their Puttery is a lower cost model. They are opening 7 of those locations this year. They just announced their 3rd location. So they're working on Dallas, building Dallas. They're building Charlotte, and they found a location in DC. I'm excited about that. I'm only 45 minutes away. I tried to put an order in at 310. This is a good till cancel order. So I'm going to let this thing run. The volatility of this, it could test $3 again. But this is great news. This is their make or break year for them. So I expect a monster year out of them, a great reopening play as well. Apple, hello, Apple. Look at this. Setting up great. And we've said it's really that 118 level, but we've said 120 is a steal. This should be up above 140, really at all-time highs. Apple's up 2.5% today at 122.85. I love it. It got upgraded by UBS today. Price target, I think, of 145. They had it at, or 140 or 145. They had it at 115. Only a matter of time. They talked about auto sales and the potential EVs. We already knew about that, but I was just I was telling our community, I think that it's just been waiting for any sort of catalyst. So this is good enough for me. Nothing necessarily material, but only a matter of time before this move. GE, um, GE, Boeing play. So Boeing just announced that they finalized their order with their 737 MAX order with Alaska Airlines, 23 purchased. Yesterday, Southwest had an order that they put in. So we're going to see more and more orders coming in. Boeing is a huge client for GE Aviation. It was beaten up by obviously the lockdown, and airlines were beaten down, but also Boeing was beaten down because of a lot of the malfunctions. And so with Boeing being one of their largest clients, if not their largest client, this stock has good upside, has great upside. And the CEO mentioned that over the next couple of years, they could get their margins to record levels close to 20%, if not greater than 20%, which for this type of company, how big it is and how long it's been around, 20% is phenomenal. I think this is a buy, a clear buy. Tesla over 650. Let's get a hand for Tesla. Let's get a hand. Let's start moving again. Is Tesla going to start moving again? I hope it starts moving, but it's looking great. Tesla's obviously been beaten down off the 900 highs from the beginning of the year and the January. We need Tesla over 700 and this trend reversal, and this will be a monster. We love Tesla. Semis are coming, and hopefully the Cybertruck as well this year. Peloton, you beautiful baby. This was not on the watch list, but it's been just a watch of mine in general. I think that with us reopening, I think that there's going to be ever more focus on people losing weight. I think we put on those COVID pounds, and I don't think this community is going anywhere. The churn rate is all-time lows for this type of company. Nobody beats this company in as far as when you stack up their community. Love Peloton. If it gets below $100, I think you load the boat on this guy. But really, these levels are great. I still think there's huge upside for this $150 stock. Mark my words this year. Penn, not up as much as I thought it would be. We got the Final Four coming up this weekend. We've gotten good numbers already from March Madness. Some people may be concerned about what happens after March Madness is over. Like what sort of betting? Where's the betting? I'm not worried about that. Penn's a reopening play. It has casinos that need to be reopened. What I care about with Barstool is new states legalizing, like that process going through. So I'm excited about it. That's what we want to have. Once we start seeing the more and more numbers from these states and analysts start realizing the power of Barstool, this is going to go off, and it's going to be a domino effect. You're going to have analysts recognizing the power of Barstool, states recognizing how much revenue legalizing gambling go through. So the ones that are already approved, they're going to speed up the process. And then the ones that haven't legalized it, it's a foregone conclusion. They're going to face pressure to generate revenue. And this is a great way to generate revenue. They're going to see the money that's brought in from this, and it's going to be huge. I'm excited for New York to go through all these stocks. Looking really good. I'm happy about it. Great asymmetrical trade opportunities. Is tech back? It's a great question. It's got to be back. I'm saying it. I got excited, and then tomorrow it's going to be down. Now, guys, be smart out there. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to do a video later today, potentially about my Clover strategy. So make sure you hit your notifications so you can get those updates. Batman Zoom is out. Peace. I don't know.